Hello, beautiful, gorgeous, amazing you. I've got a question for you. Have you ever considered being self-aware? I know it may feel a bit strange, or maybe some of you have think, yeah, Janet, of course, I'm far more aware. Now, the thing is, can you imagine going on holiday but not knowing the destination? And in not knowing the destination, you're not sure what to pack, where to go. All of these different little things will give you a greater understanding so you can get to your end destination. See, this is the thing with self-awareness. When you are far more aware of yourself, you're aware of your values, your beliefs, what your likes, your dislikes, but beyond that, who and what you truly are, you're able to navigate this thing called life so much better. Now, if this is you and you've never really considered self-awareness, or you're on a journey but things stop you, let's dive into understanding the important role self-awareness plays within each and every person's life. See, my name is Janet Riney and I'm a quantum change coach here to educe, elevate and liberate your mind to live a life you have yet to imagine. So let's dive into self-awareness. See, when we're talking about self, what are you talking about? See, a lot of different psychological theories will have a look at self-esteem, how you feel about yourself, self-image, but all of these different selves are thought-created selves, and this self is developed over time. It can be contributed to by the different experiences that you've had, positive or negative. They all contribute to who you think you are or how you see yourself. So how is the self developed? Now, there are many different theories that you can find out about if you head over to the blog, and there'll be a link below. But a lot of theories, psychological theories, will state that the self is developed from previous experiences about who you model. So whether it's your family, friends, whoever comes into your family, they can be your role models and they can influence yourself. Your school, your peers, those can influence how you see yourself and the self you create. And also your personal experiences, they determine and can have an impact upon the self you create. So for example, you may have gone swimming one day with friends and they held you under the water, and as a result of that you have a fear of swimming. Now, you can have that thought and feeling 20, 30, 40 years later from an experience you had 40 years before. See, that then creates an experience for you and an image of yourself that you don't swim. See how powerful that can be? When you have self-awareness, you understand where those things came from. See, when you have self-awareness as well, when you understand your beliefs, when you understand your values, when you understand your emotions, then you're able to express yourself, articulate yourself more. Having worked with thousands of people, when people say things just happened, it's because they don't have an awareness of themselves. When you're far more aware of where your experience is coming from in the moment, those terms don't come out of your mouth. You know and have an understanding of where that experience, that emotion came from. And what happens when you don't have self-awareness? Like I said before, you'll say terms like it just happened, and that can then lead to harmful experiences, self-harm, where you may abuse yourself through drink, alcohol or any other addiction, and harming other people by saying horrible things, blaming other people for your experience. That's why self-awareness is so important, because when you have a better understanding of who you are, by your self-identity, the thoughts and values that you hold, you then have a better understanding and know how to navigate this life. But beyond that, beyond the self-created image of who you think you are, there is your true identity, that spiritual, soulful aspect of you that very few people speak about, but it can and determines who and what you truly are, how you navigate this world. See, beyond the thought-created reality, there is an identity. We were born with that soul, that spirit, that heart that can help you to navigate your life, to enable you to live your life in alignment with your heart, in alignment with your soul. But when you ignore that, then that's when you have this self, and that's when negative things can happen. So in moving forward, my friend, in having a greater understanding of yourself, what do you do? So here are 3 things that I teach others and I follow myself. First and foremost, it's to be present, to be in the moment. Some people call it meditation, reflection, journaling, whatever that is for you. Because when you're still and in the moment, you are able to access that true identity, that spiritual identity. Now, whether that turns up for you as a feeling, as words, as music, whatever, images, whatever that is for you, it's able to access and understand that you are far more than you're thinking. You are far more than the image you think you are. And when you move beyond that and start from your true identity, your spiritual identity, you begin to make decisions which are far more in alignment with your heart. You have a greater awareness of the impact your thinking is having on who you think you are and how you navigate this world. Many of you who know me or get to know me will understand that I love movies, and The Matrix to me is a phenomenal movie. Now, I remember when Neo went to see the Oracle, and above the door in the kitchen it said, "Know thyself." And that is what self-awareness is. That is the greatest gift you can give to yourself, is to have a greater awareness of who and what you truly are. And so in giving yourself space, time in order to reflect, in order to hear your heart, and then being courageous enough to follow that. In order to then follow that, you have a greater awareness of the self you've created, the thoughts you believe to be true, the thinking you have about yourself. That awareness enables you to navigate this world with far more ease, with far more resilience, to be able to bounce back from things. If this has resonated with you and this has been helpful to you, click the link below. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care. Bye.